Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through my week 1 check-in for the month of October. So let's jump right on into it. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jana. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting. So my week 1 starts actually back in September on the 27th. So we are going to be jotting down anything that was done here and then head back over to October. So I use the highlighter method to some extent, and then we're just going to go through my wallet and see what was actually spent. So let's look at these numbers, you guys. So first things first is going to be groceries. So I keep saying that I'm going to get away from doing bulk grocery shopping, and then I do, and then I don't, and then I do, and then I don't. I started off well, but then it kind of got a little away from me, so I don't know, y'all. But I went grocery shopping on the 27th, and then I did 2 on the 28th. So originally I did a big grocery haul on the 27th at HEB. And that was for $144.15. I had picked up some meat and things like that. Then I did my Sam's Club, and that was also planned as well too, and that was $185.11. And now that I think about it, it should have been about $20 cheaper, because in this Sam's Club I bought baby girl this robe setup, and I should have taken it out, but oh well, it is what it is. And then after that, after talking to my husband, he had also wanted me to pick up some more things, just to have on hand, just for other different meals and things like that. And I'll probably talk about it more in one of my weekly vlogs. But I am off of my birth control, and things are going to be just a little bit different. And yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit more in there. This is just for numbers, but just getting different foods and things like that. And really also being honest, you guys, because I think for this whole year, I have been trying to hold on to the fact that I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to buy healthy, and it has not been working out the way that I wanted it to. And so then I've been maybe 3 or 4 months where I'm just throwing out all of this salad and fruits that we haven't eaten. And it's just been one huge roller coaster. So I'm just being honest with myself as to what we're eating, and focusing more on just portion control and things like that, and healing my body more than just even talking about potentially food things. So that's just where I'm at with that. Next is going to be household on the 2nd, which was the day after, I want to say household is green, right? Yeah. The day of baby girl's surgery. No, just kidding. The day after. We're going to have to go over here and then come back. But on the 2nd, we did a Walmart delivery just to get baby girl some more things for her. And then I had just picked up another toilet paper, because I think I might have bought a smaller pack, and why I kept saying I need more toilet paper, because we were almost out, and that was supposed to actually last us for the rest of the year. So I don't know what happened, but I picked up some more toilet paper, which ended up being cheaper than, it was $3 cheaper getting it at Walmart for more than what I got at Target. So, but to me though, this is also why I think you can get those gift cards and stuff like that. So I don't know, unless it was on sale the paper towel was, that's why it was just cheaper. But yeah, that was what happened at Walmart for that day. And if you guys are wondering, I think I have said this in many videos, but baby girl's surgery was on the 1st. It was successful. She is home, resting and healing and breathing, y'all, breathing, because whenever they did the procedure, they did a video to show us, because at first they were kind of not wanting to take out her tonsils, and my husband has the same issue, but they were able to see what we were seeing, and pretty much they were just surprised as to how she was still breathing, because literally, like, if this is supposed to be her tonsils whenever she's sleeping, whenever she went to, like, I guess, like, breathe, her whole tonsils just collapsed, just like closed on her like throat. And then on top of that, her adenoids was blocking like the back of her throat. It was a whole thing. My poor baby for so long. But finally, she is doing better. Like, even though she's healing, you could just hear it in her breathing. She's sleeping better and things like that. So God is good, y'all. God is good. And so on the 27th, I got gas at Kroger, and it was for $38.87. And so we did that, and that was out of personal. If y'all don't know, I took out my gas category and mixed my gas with my personal, since the only gas I spend on is for myself. And then next we had some spending. So on 9/27, we bought something at HEB. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. But we got something personal at HEB. And then we're going to go to 10/3. And I was trying to take baby girl out the house, get some sunlight. And we had also went and got like a smoothie. And so I went to Ross. Y'all, they don't be having nothing there. Well, that's not true. What I was looking for, it just seems like no one has it. But I spent $26.62 at Ross. I've just been trying to find some nice, simple items for my house, like in the living and kitchen area for fall decor. And like all they have is Halloween. And I ain't doing that. So then we had eating out on 10/1. While we were there, the food was free for like baby girl and us, but I had put some money in there. On that day, I actually went to Starbucks in the hospital and spent $7.84 to just get a huge coffee to get me through the day. And I want to say I got some cookies, but never got to eat the cookies because my husband ate them. And then on 10/3, which was after our Ross visit, we went and picked up some smoothies, which honestly, I just bought one big smoothie and shared it with a baby girl, and it wasn't even like a real share because she refused to try it. So that's where we are with that. We bought her ice cream for her mouth. She's like, no, Suzanne, I don't want no ice cream. I don't want any of that stuff. She's literally just been eating like cornmeal porridge and pancakes and applesauce. Yep, y'all, that is my child. Next was on the 3rd as well too, was baby girl saw this like little phone and purse that she wanted, and I let her have it, y'all. I let her have it. It was $7.99, so it wasn't anything too crazy, so why not? And why was I gonna tell her no? And then on 10/2, when we were being discharged, I did buy, we had to get her meds. And so all of it came out to $31.88. And that is coming out of the health category. So it was nice that I rolled that money over because there's some money to take care of that. So y'all, that was everything in my expense tracking for the week. There was no unbudget, so that is amazing. And now let's get into all of the things, you guys. So I have my cheat sheet for some of these things so that we are not sitting here all day trying to calculate all of the numbers. So let's get on into it. So we are budgeting $50.86.96. Now on the 27th, my husband did get paid, but that went on the week 4 because we had another bill that needed to be paid within that month. So I closed out all of the money since I do like a monthly budget, but the week 1 check-in starts on this date. So there's no additional money. So we just rolled over what was in the account at the end of 9/30, which was 5086.96. And so that is what we're going to be working with. Now I am pretty much a month ahead on bills. So the good thing about this is everything is kind of just able to get taken care of until the next check. So we had daycare / soccer. I knew that this was going to be a little bit less. I just didn't know how much. But we ended up only paying $878 for daycare. ADT came out at $60.50. Gas came out at $35.90. Our mortgage was paid at $22.40.49. Our spending accounts ended up getting $800. Our sinking funds got $320 and our savings got $163. Now that I'm saying that, I do need to add other here. And I need to put savings challenges. So what happened is that with the extra savings that I was just saving outside of my sinking funds, I was keeping them off to the side. But then when I was doing my savings challenge for this month, not savings challenge, sinking funds for this month, I realized that I do not need to keep the savings challenges for my savings separate, that it needed to be together. If that is making sense to y'all at any point. So I'm adding this $85 because this was already what was saved up for my emergency fund. So this ended up being $51.71.96. Okay, there we go. So these are all of the bills and sinking funds and things like that. And that came out to $44.97.89 with a remainder of $674.07. So this is the ending balance for our checking account at the end of the week. But most of my bills are paid for, and then we get a paycheck on the 4th, and so do I. So then money will go in there and just start building up again, because most of the high bills are already paid for, and then it's just a few bills after that. Now we're going to work on groceries, household, or my spending accounts. So for my spending accounts, we started off with $125. And what I'm going to do over here is there was $0 in groceries, there was $13 in household, $59 in spending, $11 in eating, and $42 in household, and nothing in personal. Personal is always by itself because that comes out of my personal account, but I just share the numbers with y'all so y'all can see what I spend on my free time. So we added $550 to what is that called? $550 to groceries. Household got all together plus the 13, $163. 59 and 55 came out to 114 for spending. Eating out got 25 plus 11, which brought us to 36. And baby girl got 20 plus the 42, which brought us to 62. And then personal ended up getting $480. So let's add up what was actually budgeted. So we have 550 plus 163 plus 114, 36, and 62 is $925, which would make sense. All right, now let's talk about what was spent. So I'm actually going to pull up a different worksheet really quickly just so I could tell y'all what those numbers look like, because my cheat sheet does not. All right. So let me go here and let me get to October, y'all. I can't believe we're already in October. Okay, so here we go. So for groceries, with all that crazy spending that I did, I spent $380.84, which leaves me at $169.16. And if you don't know, I rolled the change over into a separate account, so 16 cents will get rolled over. For household, I spent $50.83. Whoops, $50.83. And so that is going to leave me at $112.17. So we'll roll over the 17. For spending, we spent $42.89, and that left me with $71.11, and we'll roll over the 11 cents. For eating out, we spent $17.46, which leaves me with $18.54. We'll roll over that 54. And then baby girl, we spent $7.99, and we have $54.01 left, and we'll roll over that 1 cent. And then for personal, we spent $38.87, and that leaves me with $441.13. I do not roll over any money in my personal. And so for the entire first week, I have spent $501. $500.01, y'all. That's how much I spent. And we are now remaining for the month $424.99. And for keep the change, we have 99 cents going over. So that is what that equals out to. So that is our spending accounts. Now we're going to go over to my sinking funds and savings. Now, I don't remember how much went into each of these accounts, so I'm just letting y'all know where we started and where we're ending. So entertainment is ending at $299.02. Car insurance is ending at $368.16. Car maintenance is at $32.03. Pet is at $95.01. Health is at $78.12, and that was after the $31.88 that I took out of health for the medicine. Home maintenance is up to $288.99. Subscriptions is up to $24.89.18. And taxes is up to $264.42, which brings me to a total of $3,914.93 that I have in my sinking funds. We had no extra debt. Now we're going to go down to our savings. Rainy day is now down up to $195.21. Our emergency fund is up to $729.43. Our future is up to $40, and baby girl is up to $107, and that brings me to $1,071.64. And now our savings and sinking funds total is now up to $4,986.57. And those all check off, you guys. All right, so that is what we're looking like. The first week is always the busiest week because we're closing out and adding in all of the numbers. And that is what the first week of October looks like. And then really quickly, I like to just quickly go over what my plans are for October, for week 2. So I have these numbers in, and I'll put the numbers in later. But for income, I am budgeting $1,550, and then roll over at $640 or $674.07, which brings me to $222.407. For bills this week, we just have Discover at $100, and utilities I'm budgeting at $180. I actually really don't even remember what they were. So we're looking at $280 for our bills this next week, and we should have remaining in the checking account should this be $19.44? Let me just see. So we have $2224 1947 minus 280, which is 1944. Yes, 1944.07. And then we'll fill in this here. But y'all, that was my week 1 check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you were able to take a look at your budget, do your weekly check-in if you do want to look at your budget. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.